Now that I'm in my 30s, there is something so fulfilling and exciting about learning how to make something yourself. Especially since everything nowadays is so heavily processed. Your girl's out here trying to educate herself on just food and drink items that don't have a ton of additives, preservatives, or just sneaky ingredients. I recently learned how to make my absolute favorite Starbucks drink at home, which is the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. And if you know, you know. But now I'm basically saving $8 making coffee at home. And the best part is that I get to customize it to my liking. But it doesn't stop there. I've always wanted to make my own non-dairy milk because this is something that I consume every single day. Whether it's coffee or matcha or an occasional protein shake or a smoothie, I am constantly reaching for and purchasing oat or almond milk a lot. So it got me thinking, how hard is it to make my own non-dairy milk? And based off of the videos and the tutorials that I found, the whole process just looked messy, it required straining, and it was just not efficient. But that was before I came across Almond Cow. One thing that instantly appealed me about Almond Cow was the fact that it can turn any nut, seed, or grain into a plant-based milk within 1 minute. 1 minute, people. That is by far the fastest machine that I've seen in comparison to some of its competitors. So that alone is impressive. There's only one button on this machine, by the way, so it looks fairly easy to use. It does not require straining, and it's just overall a more sustainable way to produce your own plant-based milk at home. And honestly, I am just tired of buying store-bought almond or oat milk and it's so diluted. Like, I want my oat milk to be creamy, I want it to be rich, I want it to be nutty, and I'm not getting any of that. So today we're gonna do a little unboxing, we're gonna give it a try, and I'm just gonna basically give my honest thoughts and impressions and reviews along the way. This is my exciting Saturday night. I cannot wait to open this thing and give it a try. I'm hoping that it's gonna live up to my expectations. But if it doesn't, you know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. We're not gonna be sugarcoating anything over here, okay? So we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. I'm gonna share a little bit more about the price and just like product details. But with that said, let's get into it. So before we get into the unboxing, let's read a little bit about the machine and the brand, just to paint the full picture here. Now, if you go to their website, there's a few different packages that you can purchase. The Essentials package retails at $259.95. And I know that can sound a little pricey at first, but when you put into perspective, if you're someone like me who drinks almond or oat milk every single day, and you're really trying to avoid any preservatives or just unwanted ingredients that a lot of non-dairy milks have, if you're paying attention, then this is a great option and just something to think about. The Almond Cow makes about 5 to 6 cups per batch, so honestly, this sounds pretty practical. Another perk is that this is supposed to be really easy to clean, but I will show that later in the video after we've given this a go. So I think that is all I have for you guys, and we can get to the fun part, which is finally opening this bad boy. So let's get into it. Dun, da, da, da. This is so cute. It has a little handle, and look how cute the front is. So the back says, "We're about being kind to the earth. No ifs, ands, and just nuts about it." That is so cute. Ugh, you guys know me, I'm such a sucker for good branding and packaging. So I'm assuming the machine is in here, and this must be, yeah, this is the Almond Cow glass jug. So pretty small package, and honestly, carrying this, like, it was not that heavy at all. So let's see here. To start, we have a little quick start guide. So wow, this looks extremely easy. So here I'm assuming is just like a little manual or a guide. I didn't know it was gonna come in this little sleeve case, but I love this. I love a good bag. I gotta say, seeing this little logo everywhere is just making me so happy. Here she is. Wow, okay, this is actually a lot more compact than I was anticipating. I would say this is like equivalent in size to like a Brita filter, and weight-wise, it really isn't that heavy. I was expecting this to be way heavier, way bulkier, but this is actually pretty lightweight considering the material and what it's made of. So up top, we have the one singular button that this machine has that is going to make our plant-based milk. And this is the inside where we're going to insert our nuts. And I believe this is what we fill with water, if I remember correctly. So this is the almond cow jug. This is actually super cute, you guys. It has the logo once again. And I just love the size of this. I feel like the design, because it's more narrow on this side, it's easy to just slide in and fit inside of a refrigerator. One thing that bothers me with a lot of just like beverage, big like jug leaders is that they take up so much space in your fridge, and they're so round, and they're not designed in an efficient way to fit with other items in your refrigerator. So I think the design of this is pretty neat. And I do have to say the ridges right here provide a nice grip. You know, handling glass can be kind of tricky. You definitely need to be careful to not shatter this, but I think this is a nice touch, these ridges, and can't go wrong with the little handle. So I feel like I need to be skipping with my milk holding this, but let's get to making some oat milk. So this is our little setup. I basically gave everything a quick little wash just to be safe, but we're going to be following the suggested oat milk recipe in the pamphlet that it came with. And the instructions are so simple, you guys. It has a list of ingredients. I'm mostly gonna follow this. I have my oats here, my maple syrup, and then my vanilla extract. So let's give this thing a try. Okay, honestly, that was way quieter than I was anticipating. I thought it was gonna be really loud and obnoxious, kind of like a blender, but it was super quiet, really quick. It honestly felt shorter than a minute. I should have timed it, but I guess it's ready. The blue light is on, and the instruction manual said when you see a solid blue light, your milk is ready. So it is taste test time, you guys, and I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. Okay, this is the final product of my first batch, you guys. And honestly, just right off the bat, this looks creamy. Like, this does not have that like diluted look that a lot of the store-bought like oat milks have. But I'm just gonna give it a little shake. They suggested that sometimes there's like separation, I was reading, so I'm gonna give it a little shake. Let's do a little smell test before we take a little sip. Dude, smell-wise, this smells really good. I feel like it's the vanilla extract, but dude, this smells so good. It smells like nutty. Ooh, okay, I'm so excited. Where's my cup? Now I'm regretting making this at night. Like, I wish I could have like a cup of coffee right now or like make a matcha, but it is literally, you guys, it's literally midnight and I'm out here making this milk, but I have nothing to like pair it with. But it's okay. We should honestly just test it like the milk just by itself. To start. Cheers. Hold on. Okay. Dude, this is good. It definitely tastes more like oat forward, like it tastes richer. And honestly, the like sweeteners, like the maple syrup and the vanilla extract, it's so subtle that it's not like overly sweet, and it doesn't have that like fake artificial sweetness that I feel like a lot of oat milks have, like the sweeter ones. Like sometimes I'll get the Trader Joe's, I think they have like a brown sugar oat milk, like the like tiny little cartons, and those are so good, don't get me wrong, but it tastes fake, if you catch my drift. This tastes really pure. Like, it just tastes simple in a good way. This is pretty good, you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Honestly, I gotta say, this is living up to my expectation. Everything was just so easy. Like, you didn't really have to set anything up. All you have to do is get your ingredients of, depending on like what type of milk you're trying to make. And honestly, that's the hardest part, was like getting all your ingredients out. I just was trying to do it by the exact measurements, so that was probably like the most difficult part. But even then, that was like not even that hard. I feel like you could honestly eyeball these types of things like once you get more familiar and comfortable getting the hang of the machine. But even then, like, it is so easy to use. This is so beginner friendly, and the quality of the milk, I am impressed. I am just so excited to try to make other types of milk. I feel like I still want to like tweak some things. I really want to try adding cinnamon because I like a little spice in my coffee, but I didn't want to taint this batch just because I might want to use this for matcha, and like cinnamon and matcha just doesn't really go well together. But I would love to like just experiment. I'm super excited to make cashew milk or macadamia nut milk or coconut milk. Like, I am just so excited to try to make other styles of plant-based milks, but I had to try oat milk first. Oat milk is my girl, so I was like, we gotta do this one first. Usability, super easy, you guys, like very beginner friendly. I'm telling you guys, there's one button. So far, I don't think I have any complaints, but let's give it a little clean. Let's see how this thing washes. So this is the pulp, but for the most part, the pulp just rolls out, and this looks really easy to clean. Okay, the cleaning on that was insanely easy. I was honestly expecting to have to put in a little bit more work, you guys. Like, I just feel like once you hit the basket with some hot water, it was almost like good as new. So I'm not complaining, because one thing about me, I hate cleaning like any like kitchen appliance. It's just not fun. But this was super easy to clean, and now I kind of want to try to make oat milk creamer. It's essentially the same recipe, but we're gonna be utilizing this little creamer container, and it's gonna give it a more concentrated taste. So let's make a batch of oat milk creamer. This is what it looks like. It definitely has a creamier look, but let's give it a little test. So send it. Whoa. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Dude, this is so creamy and like nutty. This is so good. Like, I'm literally shocked right now. What? Okay, the creamer is where it's at. Oh my god. It's just so rich and creamy. It actually tastes just like how it looks. Like, you can see it's just more rich in color, but holy shit. This is crazy. My mind is like blown right now. I am internally screaming. I want to be so loud right now, but it's literally 1 a.m. you guys. I'm in disbelief at how good this is. Okay, how do I describe this? It's very well balanced. That's the best thing I can say. It is so well balanced. The oat is very like forward, and like you can taste the oats, but it's not all you taste, if that makes sense. Honestly, I thought it was a little strange to add the salt, but I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna follow the recipe. And I will say, you do taste the salt more so in the creamer than the actual oat milk, but it works. Wow, I'm just at a loss for words. I just think this is very well balanced. It's rich, it's creamy, like oaty. I'm like trying to reach for words here, but damn, this, I could honestly finish this whole glass, I'm not gonna lie. I'm super excited to add this to my coffee. Honestly, all you need is like a little splash of this because it's a creamer, but damn, that's good. I gotta say, I am pleasantly surprised with just everything today. So let's sit down. We need to talk. Let's sit down. Hey, you guys, I got my little creamer and we have to talk. I am so impressed by this machine, you guys. Like, I watched a few videos just like casually. I really didn't want to be influenced by other people's videos. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try for myself. This was not sponsored, by the way, but your girl, I am an almond cow girly now. Like, I'm so excited to continue using this, and I genuinely just don't think I have anything negative to say. Like, the prep was easy. Even this little like instruction manual, like you really don't need it. The steps are so easy. It's so straightforward. It's very user-friendly. You guys saw there's only one button on this machine. Like, I love that it doesn't require a lot of maintenance. Honestly, the cleaning was a breeze, which I think that's what I was most surprised about. When you picture like making your own oat milk, you picture like gooey oats or just like the pulp being just kind of like annoying to clean. But nope, that just slid right out of the canister, and once I hit it with some water, it was just good as new. As far as the size, I actually love the size. I thought it was gonna be way bulkier than what it really is. It's light, it's not really heavy. I love the jug that fits so perfectly in my fridge. If you guys don't know this, I have like a weird size fridge and it's like really narrow and small, but this is just like perfect for me. In price, I gotta say, to me, it's worth it. Like, if you can make it work and you're someone like me who was just constantly buying cartons of oat milk and almond milk, and I was constantly recycling them, it's just so wasteful. But I gotta say, this is something to highly consider. I'm just so excited at the capabilities of different types of plant-based milk I can make. Like, I'm already thinking like, how fun would it be to make seasonal oat milk? Like, to do something fun for the holidays, or like a pumpkin spice latte situation. Like, that makes me so excited. So I have to say, I love the freedom that I have to kind of customize my milk myself. And you know, even though it only makes about 5 to 6 cups per batch, honestly, for me, that's fine. There were some other machines on the market where you had to make it daily, and I was like, that is way too much work. But I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where like you feel good doing it. Like, you feel productive, you feel accomplished. It's a flex, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. You can be like telling your friends like, yeah, I make my own oat milk, I make my own almond milk, what do you do? But yeah, I think those are my honest thoughts, you guys. I'm sure this is gonna be the first of many times I'm gonna mention this in my videos. I know for a fact I'm gonna show it in my vlogs. So if you want to find out like what my long-term review is, tune into some of my vlogs, because you know your girl's gonna be drinking this stuff and showing it every day. So I am an almond cow girly now, you guys. I am converted. Now I'm thinking like, why did it take me so long to like buy one of these things? I'm just ready to keep making milk. But thank you guys for coming on this journey with me today. I'm actually so excited for coffee tomorrow morning. I was so bummed. It's literally like 1 in the morning and I just wanna like make things with this creamer, but I'll just wait for tomorrow. So I'll try to link any helpful information in the description box below, but subscribe if you liked this content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.